It's an exciting day for us in that this is another step in our program to be environmentally responsible. This will be a silver level LEED building as it's now finished. We're delighted that this building has arisen to that level, and primarily because of what we're showing today, the opportunity for us to use solar a lot more effectively than we have in the past.
There's 158 solar panels. They're a crystalline photovoltaic. What those solar panels do is they take 17% of the energy of the sun, and we're anticipating on a sunny day like today we'll produce about $25 worth of electricity to be used in the building or to be sold back to the grid.
When you operate an inventory of in excess of 17,000 buildings, you can understand that environmental issues are extremely important. And we're working very hard to try and find ways to conserve the precious resources, help with clean air, and use those kinds of practices that are environmentally responsible.
This is the first of 5 prototypes that we're building. We've got this one in Farmington, we've got one in Eagle Mountain, Utah, that's also finishing this week. Then one down in Pahrump, Nevada, one in Loganville, Nevada, and the 5th one is down in Mesa, Arizona. The purpose of these 5 prototypes is to find ways to design a more energy efficient meeting house that reduces the total cost of ownership. You notice the lights turned on when I walked in without me touching a switch? That's a motion sensor. Every room in this building has motion sensors. We've designed this building so that if the members forget to turn the power off, the lights will turn off on their own. If you've been in our chapels before, that it's wider and the seats are closer to the pulpit. It gives it a little bit better feeling of engagement. You'll notice we have a more natural light coming in, bigger windows on the side, and we've got indirect light coming in on either side of this speaker display for the organ speakers on the rostrum. So you've got more natural light coming in here. There's a little black box right behind the door here on the wall. It's called a demand limit controller. What that little computer module there does is it doesn't allow all the building systems to come on at the same time. It will modulate and only turn certain pieces of equipment on the way we preset it so that you don't hit those peak rates. We've been testing this for about a year, and the average savings on that piece of equipment is about $500 to $1,000 a year off the electric bill. This toilet uses about 1/3 less water than what we specified in the past. And on the top of the toilet, you can see the tank on the top is a little smaller. There's 2 buttons on the top. You push one button, and you get less water. And if you push the bigger button, you get more water.
Are they labeled number 1 and number 2?
No, but that's what it does. One's for number 1, one's for number 2. Now, if you step into this room, you notice on the screen here, our youth or members as they come into the building, you can see how the building systems are performing. Right now, you can see how the solar system's performing. Yesterday was a nice sunny day, and it's a nice bell curve. The purpose that we stuck this display in here is for educational purposes for our members and our youth. You can bring the youth in here, turn all the lights on in the building, and show how much energy is getting expended when they might be doing an activity in one small part of the building. You can say, look guys, see how much energy we're using. You don't need to use this much. Turn the lights off on that side of the building. We're on this side of the building. It teaches awareness, which is a no-cost energy savings solution that we're really big on, and going forward we are going to be doing a lot more awareness training on just having good habits that reduce energy that the building's using. I hope that everything that we're talking about today that reduces pollution, reduces energy costs, reduces waste, reduces water usage, yes, I think it's safe to say that you will see a lot, if not most or all, of what we're showing you today in future designs. But we do need to show a good business case, and that's part of why we're going to monitor them for a year and make sure that it's a good investment of our sacred tithing funds.